All right, today we are going to continue looking at the distributive property, and today we're going to learn the alien method. We're not necessarily learning something new, we're just going to learn another way to look at our multiplication problems and use the distributive property. So basically, the alien method is just steps that we can take to break apart our numbers and solve our multiplication problems. So if I have 13 times 3, what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the number I want to split apart. Well, I've got 13 and I've got 3. I think that 13 is probably the number I want to split. Most of the time it's going to be your larger number, but not always. So I'm going to circle 13, make my alien head. Now I'm going to think about how am I going to split apart this number. I'm going to make my antenna. And inside of each antenna is where I'm going to put my numbers. Well, 13 I could split apart into 7 and 6. I could split apart into 5 and 8. But I think that what's going to make my problem easiest for me is to split it into 10 and 3. So now I'm going to take my smaller number and multiply it by 10 and multiply it by 3. So my equation will look like this. 10 times 3 plus 3 times 3. Go ahead and solve this by pausing the video. All right, so 10 times 3 is 30. 3 times 3 is 9. And if I add those together, 30 plus 9 is 39. So 13 times 3 equals 39. So as you can see, the alien method, just a way to split up my numbers and a fun way to think about it. Let's try another one. I want you to look at 6 times 16. Go ahead and pause the video and try and split 16 using the alien method. All right, so again, I'm going to choose 16. And I'm going to make my circle, make my antenna, and I'm going to split 16 into 10 and 6. Now when I write my new equation, I'm going to be multiplying 6 times 10, and I use my parentheses just to show that those two numbers go together. And then I'm going to do 6 times 6. Go ahead and pause the video, solve this problem on your own. All right, 6 times 10 is 60. 6 times 6 is 36. And if I add those together, 60 plus 36 is 96. So 16 times 6 equals 96. Let's take a look at the steps for using the alien method. First, choose the number you're going to split. Remember, you should make the problem easier for you. If you're good at your 5s, find a 5. If you're good at your 2s, find a 2. If you're good at your 10s, find a 10. Circle that number, create that alien head. Create your alien antenna. Then you're going to split your number into those two circles. Write your new number using the parentheses. It's always going to be blank times blank plus blank times blank. Write your new number sense using the parentheses, solve each of these multiplication problems, and then add together to get your